Hi everybody, I'm back for the second part of this segment at the Court of Public Opinion. I just wanted to tell you I still have a lot to learn about the topic, so bear with me. The one topic I know a lot about is human trafficking because of the sale of sex and teenage prostitution, which is the same thing, human trafficking. That's just the name for it that they have. Well, let me just say the street name for it. When it comes to drugs and human trafficking. In fact, in Chicago over the weekend, a big contributor to the deaths and murders of a toddler and several other black children and also adults in those neighborhoods is attributed to drugs. So when we talk about human trafficking, we have to also include drugs and also what they call the street name prostitution. Okay. And of course, they do these undercover videos, and these undercover videos exploit these topics. So when we get into talking about it down the road, we might be able to get maybe some other feedback from some people that know the topic better um, from a law enforcement end. I also wanted to address this. This is the agenda that I'm setting for this. So I hope I'm not biting off more than I can chew because it's a huge undertaking to talk about abortion. We know the abortion legislation is changing. Like now in, I believe, I want to say not Ohio. I don't want to say Indiana. There's like I said, I don't have my notes here and I don't want to say the wrong thing, so I'll just wait on that topic. But what I wanted you to do is see some of the video and illustrate for you guys. And I'm going to take you through the video illustration again for part two of this segment because this is the last part of it. But when I told you guys that we're going to talk about where did slavery originate, well, it originated with the British. The British brought slaves here to the Americas, and the Portuguese, like when we talk about Coronado, that was how they got work done, and they brought the African people over on slave ships. Okay. Now there is a prophecy that is also just been fulfilled in about slavery. If you guys really want to get into it, you want to talk about the Bible, Moses' descendants would go into slavery. And most people know that the Ethiopian Jewish people are descendants of Moses, and they escaped. So it's very possible that we could be getting into some topics. Like I said, I'm going to bring it back to what the topic is that the agenda is to talk about life issues. And you guys, if when I show you this illustration, I'm going to take you through it together about the baby body parts. That to me, it's a little bit easier when you have somebody narrate it. But if you saw video two, sorry, if you saw video one, then you know what I'm talking about on video two. But there are a couple very basic reasons why slavery exists, and it's all about money. It's about following the money. And of course, one of the things that's going on in the Catholic Church because of the exploitation of children, especially boys, is that they wanted to fracture these families, and it's all coming out. And then the more stories as they come out, it's like, what do you do now that this trauma has been created? Now, somebody told me there's a scientific method behind trauma. Like when somebody traumatizes somebody, they do it so that they will feel it for the rest of their lives. That's why you hear about reparations. You hear about this trauma. And we're going to also talk about topics like prison camps. Um, I don't normally do this. It's not going to be an everyday topic. It's going to be something that we're going to dig away at. So when you see the title, you know, what would America have been like if the British did not bring slavery to the Americas? because of what's going on with BLM, because of the uprisings, because of the fires, it is better to talk about this topic now than to just pretend like you know about a topic, and in my case, know the topic and discuss it with people that probably might be able to inform us on it. So, and I hope you're kind enough to do that. If you do know this topic better, by all means, email me at moonlightingwgiv@gmail.com. Okay, I'm going to take you through that video and we're going to wrap it up. Thank you for listening to the Court of Public Opinion. I appreciate it. I appreciate you liking and subscribing and sharing if you care. Thank you. Slavery was a cash crop, like all illegal businesses, especially underground. Slavery was one of them. I stand for life. The next slide is just going to take a few minutes, so if you just can hold on. I wanted to share with you about this, how they break it down and how the black market operates when they traffic baby body parts.